We got Mook in the building. Mook Jones, check 1 2. How you feeling, bro?
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Trying to be in the building. Dang it, done it
There you
again,
go. No,
man.
you there. You there. You
Nah,
there.
you good.
I'm telling you, it's on my end. Okay, I'm gonna just keep
Man,
rocking it out.
as long as you on this
Hey,
screen.
we
Yep.
on here, man. Let's
You
get it.
good. You good. All right, Joe. What's up? Good. What's good, bro? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. A lot on my mind, man. It's been a crazy week, and it's only Thursday. So, yeah,
Bro, who are you telling?
it's been a crazy
Yo,
week.
all right, y'all already know before we get into it, like, share, comment, subscribe, tag people, all that. We going off. Let's go ahead and get all right, hold on. Before we get into the NBA, y'all already saw y'all saw my boy got his hopes up, Mad Max. He got his hopes up on his way to Baltimore, and they said never mind. How you feel about that?
Man, bro, I don't even know what that is. I'm trying to wait through the weekend to see exactly what was going on with that. But I know DeCosta, the GM, man, he got like a track record of doing some shady stuff. He pulled something with Jair Alexander. I was reading. He lied to the where did he end up going? The Eagles. He lied to them, told them nothing was
Yeah.
wrong with that man. That man ended up retiring at the end of the day. It seemed kind of shady. I don't know. I don't really know what was going on with that. Then to come back the next day and was like, oh well, we wanted to sign both of them, and it was like, well,
Right.
you already had one of them, so
Right.
what
Right.
was
What we
what was
waiting on?
stopping you? What was stopping you from signing both of them? And I'm a Steeler fan, so I'm not like super excited about the Ravens getting anybody.
You ain't
But
lying.
yeah, nah, that didn't. I don't know what's up with that, man. It got to be. I mean, I guess they can't investigate him. He didn't break no laws apparently, but or
Yeah.
no rules. But nah, very shady move by that GM. I'm surprised they got rid of Harbaugh. I'm thinking like this dude got to be next at some point. Like I don't know
Big
what he doing
facts.
out there.
Big facts. Mook, what you think, bro?
What was the question one more time? I'm
Mad
just all
Max was
discombobulated, man. I'm
Mad
all
Max was
discombobulated.
yeah. Max was supposed to go to
Oh
he was supposed
yeah.
to
The Max trade,
Baltimore.
Max trade. Uh, I think the Ravens gonna regret rescinding this trade, man. I mean, I could go back to when when that trade was vetoed to my guy Drew Brees, and one of the things he didn't pass the physicals. I bet you the Dolphins are still regretting that right now. I
Mhm.
just think Max. I just think Crosby is a game record, man. Dude always give 120%. So him hurt is probably at him gonna be giving 100%. So he's still winning, man. You know, this dude was
Yeah,
hurt last year, and you couldn't even tell, man. The dude motor never runs cold. There's some guy you just take a chance on. You know, he one of them type players, man. If he didn't even have to have an ACL. He's still better than 80% of the guys out there, man. Just how hard the guy works, man. You know he's giving it his all. So I think the Ravens gonna regret it. I think they should have went forward with the trade.
But for 2 first-round picks though, he got to be right though, fool. Like we can't. Yeah, he gotta be right. Like he can't be no. I don't know if he really was hurt. I felt like they was giving up too much for him to begin with, and I think that's really ultimately what it was. They sat back and was
yeah.
like, "Damn, we leveraging a lot for a dude
I
that
don't.
never had 215 sacks. He never had 15
I don't.
sacks, and
Well,
you
well, well.
you
Here's the
kind of
thing, right?
that's a
Here's the
Michael
thing.
Parsons haul what they was giving up for him,
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We talk about Michael Parsons. That's a Michael Parsons. How Michael Parsons don't stay healthy.
and still outproduces Max Crosby.
My thing is with Max Crosby, bro. He's the only thing. He's literally the only thing they got.
So he should be overproducing.
No, when they overcompensate, like if you know Max Crosby, the only thing they got, they sending 2, 3 blockers at him.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
that's a part of being a DN
I'm
who's
saying,
Yeah,
but you know they
whether you
game
got other
planning.
people on the line or not, they gonna send two or
I'm
JJ
three
so,
JJ
guys.
Watt JJ Watt probably like cry me a river. Like
Yeah,
let me
Miles
let me
Garrett
say
sees that
let me
every
say
game.
this. Let me
Every
say
game,
this.
Miles. They start the game like that.
Let me say
yeah.
this with the Max Crosby though. Let me say this with the Max Crosby. It's Max Crosby. It's like this right here. If you get this type of effort from him and they losing and don't got a chance to win,
Yeah.
like just imagine him with something to play for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
And
that.
then and then he got a bag end that can sure him up. Like this team, man, been trash, bro. We know that. Oakland had no chance. When you think about Oakland, you think about Brock Byers, who's real young, and then you think about Max Crosby.
And Genty. They got a
Right.
future with Genty.
Oh man, you really don't. Man, Gente underachieved. I just got to be honest.
Nah, it's hard for running backs to break through in year one. But I
It
think
is.
Genty gonna be all right. But it's
Especially when you know the game plan.
yeah. Yeah. And your quarterback is Geno, so it's like we're not
Hold
really
on, now we
paying.
ain't gonna do we ain't down for the Geno slander here.
Oh man, here
That
we
thing,
go, bro.
Geno had no chance.
Here we
Geno
go.
had no chance, bro.
Geno's had
Man,
multiple chances.
Gino's
Geno's
on the
had
back end, bro.
Geno on the back end, dog.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the one to tell you.
Gino's a stop away from being an elite backup,
Yeah.
which isn't
I'm gonna
bad.
say
You
this
still in
right
the
here.
league and getting a
I'm gonna
check.
say this right here. The last year he had in Seattle, he played a good football. It wasn't his fault. The team he
We
played
see
good
Seattle's an
last year.
easy team to play for. Shout out to Sam
Apparently.
Darnold.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah, that wasn't a
He
big
played,
ask.
I think he's gonna look good with the Jets this year.
Man.
Can't anybody look good with the Jets?
He
And
had his
they,
chance to look good with the Jets before. I don't know what makes this Jets
you
version
know,
of the Jets team any
I'm
different
gonna
from the
tell
Right.
other
you
versions
something
he
about.
played with.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about the Jets. The Jets are having one of these type of years where all the guys they had, they running it back. You know, Mario Davis was a Jet. He came back he's coming
Mhm.
back this year. You got Geno Smith was a Jet. He's coming back. I'm telling you, Gary Wilson gonna have a career year this year because one thing about Geno, he gonna spin that rock.
So they
He
beating
just didn't have.
Buffalo.
I think, man, I'm so over Buffalo, bro.
Only
They
one
blew
team,
their
but
opportunity.
listen, only one team in that division is making the playoffs. Well, you could probably give them two. But assuming like a couple other teams in the AFC are getting better, which I think they are,
Mm-hmm.
you looking at maybe one team coming out the East,
And
possibly
who
two.
that?
I'll even
Who
say
that?
two. Let's go two, right? So you telling me New York gets by either Buffalo or New England and makes the playoffs with Geno Smith at quarterback?
I'm saying that I trust in Aaron Glenn as a coach.
Absolutely.
Uh,
As a defensive coordinator
I
coach,
think
yes,
I
I
think
do.
those guys are going to play hard for him. I
Hmm.
think Gino is a competent quarterback. I think the defense is going to be a lot better this year. I think the offensive line is actually going to play a little bit better. I'm
That's
telling
fair.
you, I think the Jets, and I don't think they in a strong division. I don't look at New England like they world beaters. I don't
Yeah.
look at Buffalo as they world beaters, man. I feel like, man,
Do you
I
feel
feel
like
like
either team got worse?
no, I know I feel like Josh Allen is going to overcompensate this year. I feel like this is a year he could be turned back to the turnover prone Josh Allen because I feel like he's going to be trying to get back to the Super Bowl in every game.
I don't want to foreshadow, but he got DJ Moore now. I think that helps. I think that helps.
Sometime when you
He
got
he had
that,
he had
some,
Stephon Diggs in his prime.
I'm gonna
I
just say this.
don't overhelp.
Sometimes when you get that number one receiver, sometimes you force feed it to him.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember Baker when he got Odell Beckham. How he was worse with Odell Beckham. I mean, that sounds crazy, but sometimes you can get these number one and you want them to do good so badly that it ain't natural, it don't come natural, and then you start to overlook other open receivers trying to get the ball to that person. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that. I remember games with the Eagles where Jalen Hurts would be so focused on trying to get AJ the ball, where
I
other
don't know
receivers.
why.
You even
I
look at
agree.
you even look at the last playoff game when they lost, man.
Yeah.
When
They
he
was
was up
forcing
there dropping
AJ the ball.
passes.
They
All
were
the all
forcing
the
him the ball.
all the stuff you said that the Jets will improve on this year, I agree with you. I don't even think that's their problem. Like I think they play hard. I think they got talent. But they just the Jets. Like they can't
Yeah, that's my answer for it.
they
They're
can't
just
get they
yeah.
can't get out their own way. Like I just can't see it. They will find a way to lose a game. They got a top 5 receiver. No, I ain't gonna say 5. That's high. They got a top 10 receiver and a top
Yeah.
10 running back already in
Who the
Yeah.
fourth?
place.
Who the fourth team in that division? You got the Pack,
Miami,
Dolphins.
Miami, who also
Miami.
upgraded their quarterback.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I gotta become a believer of Willis. You know, I just can't forget Tennessee.
I agree.
That coach wasn't. That team wasn't that horrible. And that coaching wasn't that bad. I know.
Hey,
I know
we
he was
just
young.
watched Sam Darnold win the Super Bowl after we were ready to give up on him a long time ago.
I'm not saying
And if
I like the
sometimes you
acquisition.
just got to grow up.
No,
So
I like
sometimes
the
you got to mature into your starting quarterback position.
No, I like the acquisition. I like Willis. I want to see him to thrive, but I just can't forget. I just can't get Tennessee out of my mind. I can't forget this dude starting the whole game and only completing 2 passes.
But in
Like,
fairness, Tennessee has been on a carousel full of quarterbacks anyway. It's not like
I
they've had a
know,
steady QB situation going.
I
Yeah.
know, man, but I just can't forget that when he was he was thrust into the game where you would literally see who that Tannehill at the time when he was hurt at the time was quarterback.
Yeah.
Where you would literally see Tannehill play a game, he complete like 17 to 20 passes, and then the very next game he'll be out, and then you insert Willis, and he would only complete 2 passes, 3 passes.
He was
I
also a rookie third string quarterback then, though. I
I
think he
know, man. I
I think
know,
he
but
better now. I think he better now.
Yeah, sometimes you're just not ready.
Yeah,
it,
he still a small sample size though, but honestly, it was either him or Kyler.
but
And
listen,
Kyler kind of gives Tua when you
mhm,
think about the injuries and how small he is. So I kind of see why
Right.
Miami did what they did, but it's a small and there's really nobody else out there for them.
but
They had to get
I,
rid of Tua.
I think I'm being fair though, because even though y'all say y'all we say y'all bringing up Sam Darnold, but even with Sam Darnold, we had to see it back to back seasons. We just didn't take Minnesota for what it was. We had to say, well, if he do it in Seattle,
But he got
and
the
then we said
opportunity
he
though.
did it. But
That's my. He at least
but
got
what
the
I'm saying
opportunity
though,
in
but
Minnesota.
what I'm saying, just like we took for Matthew, like I'm saying for Matthew, like I'm saying for Willis, I gotta see it. Like even though we seen it for a whole season in Minnesota, we had to see it again in Seattle, and then we said, well, let's see it in the playoffs. And then we said, well, let's see it against Matthew Stafford. Then we said, well, let's see it at the Super Bowl. Then now we saying, I bet he can't do it again. You know, like you said you see it ghosts, man. I can't get that out of my mind. I can't unhear that.
Well, yeah, he
You
got a
know what
Super
I'm saying?
Bowl now, so
I mean,
that argument is dead now.
It's just like this.
we
It's
see
like this.
Sam Darnold. We know who Sam Darnold is. We're still not saying that he's like a top 5 quarterback by any means, but we respect him more.
Yeah.
We'll give him top 10. Like if you ask him to go make his reads and make his throws, and you give him time, he can do that, and he'll do it very well. That's what he did in Minnesota, and that's what he did in Seattle.
I'm saying to the point where first impressions are lasting impressions. And like no matter what Carol Murray has done, when that clause was put up in his contract, even though they rescinded it, when they put that clause in his contract about making him study, the damage was already done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't unsee and hear that man, this dude don't even study. He's playing the game. He ain't studying. He don't take football serious. That's what everybody think. When Kyler Murray career went down once that happened.
But that's my whole point. It was either that or Malik Willis if you Miami. Like there was no other choice. Like they had to get rid of Tua, bro. Tua's is done. Like they had to. I don't love the Malik Willis move, but I understand it. And like I think the sample size is too small to bring him in as a starting quarterback. He didn't
What y'all
play
think
that.
about?
He didn't play that much in Green Bay. Not enough for me to make him my starting quarterback in Miami. Like, but we'll see.
So does Anthony Richards get another team?
Yeah, eventually.
Does he get another team? You said.
Does he get another chance with another team? Where do you think he go?
Yeah, he got to go to another team now because they just gave Daniel Jones what they give him 40 million or something.
Yeah, 2-year deal, 80.
Yeah, 40. He got 40 million a year. Yeah. That's damn near Dak money.
Right, but no, he does have. I think he could go to another team, but again, that's just another guy. He has all the athletic abilities and abilities you want to see in a quarterback. The only problem is you got to make sure that between the ears, he's good. That he's checked all the way in. That he's learned from the things that he's done, and he's ready to be the leader of his team.
It's just some things you can't get over because Ain't no he's gonna have to play. He's gonna have to play good for a matter of years for people to remember him tapping himself out.
You talking about Anthony Richardson?
Yeah. So
Nah, he just need 1 year. People are fickle, bro. Like if you give 1 good year, people forget
like Baker.
everything. Yeah,
Like Baker.
we don't
Baker,
remember. We
that
don't
first
remember
good
how
year,
bad Baker was.
Yeah, no one
I hate
talks
to
about
say
him
that.
how he played.
I hate to say that. You need 1 good year when you what? When you
No, don't do that. Don't do that. If CJ Stroud go out and make it to the AFC Championship this year and he don't lose the game, we'll forget about last year.
That's true.
I'm just
Forget
saying
about
this.
last year.
I'm just
Bryce
saying
Young
this.
too.
When
Yeah,
you
Bryce Young is a perfect example.
I'm gonna
Like,
say
Bryce Young
this.
this year, nobody talked about how bad
I'm gonna
he
say
was.
this right here. When you a black quarterback to me, when you have a bad season, they be ready to write you off. Geno Smith had a bad season this year. They about ready to write him off.
It's not his first bad season though. The difference is CJ, Bryce, Caleb Williams. These are all guys who have had at least 1 bad season under their belt, but they're all young. So because they're young, you can forgive it easier than somebody who's in year 9 and we've seen 3 bad years on the front end, some cool years in the middle, and then a bad year on the back one.
Yeah.
It's just
he can't
like
even use the same bucket of excuses that like a young quarterback can use. Because like for a young quarterback, it's like the game speed, right? What's Geno's like, bro? Geno, you've been in this game a decade, bro. Like the speed should be no problem for you at this point.
But you look at him running for his life.
At this point. That's who you
look,
which is cool.
Look,
but that's who you are.
Name a receiver Geno had to throw to. Brock Bowers was hurt for a good portion of the season.
You talking about this past season?
Yes.
Name a receiver?
Yeah,
we can't name Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers was hurt a lot of the season.
Well, what about Jacoby Myers, who went to Jacksonville and was damn near their number 1 when he got there?
Jacoby Myers ain't no number 1 though.
Brother, Jacoby Myers did not. His production increased when he went to Jacksonville as compared. Now he wasn't bad in Oakland. I mean in Vegas, but he went to Jacksonville. He didn't fall off when he went to Jacksonville.
I'm just saying, but you gotta be able to block. The player gotta have time to get down the field and to break into his route.
That's true, but you told me to name a receiver.
But he left.
Yeah, because they on a fire. They rebuilding. They wasn't gonna. They got rid of him because they was gonna have to pay him.
Right.
Okay. I'm just saying. I was so shocked that they doing JJ McCarthy, but JJ McCarthy just didn't have no excuses. You couldn't make no excuses with JJ McCarthy.
I might be wrong, but did Geno not have JSN?
No. Yeah.
So he didn't have when he was in Seattle. He didn't have JSN.
He did.
He balled out. He balled out with JSN.
First year. That was his rookie year.
So he had a receiver.
He balled out.
He had DK too, didn't he?
He had DK and JSN. They didn't go to the playoffs though.
Yes, they did. They lost to San Francisco.
They went to the playoffs?
Yes.
Oh, they got blown out.
I might be wrong. I don't really keep.
They got blown out right in that game.
No, they didn't get blew out. They was into the game in the first half, but San Francisco, man, was just tough in San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey went off that game, I think.
But if we stay with your argument, right? If we stay with your argument, we plug in. I won't even go too crazy, right? Let's say we plug in who's like a tier 2 quarterback, tier 3 quarterback.
I put it like this. You plug Geno into Minnesota last year. Minnesota is probably a 14-win team.
No.
I think if you plug like Daniel Jones into that Seattle team with DK and JSN, they probably could beat the Niners.
No.
Probably. I think you can make that argument. I'm not trying to go
right now.
I'm not trying to go crazy. I'm trying to keep the argument in a certain level because I could easily say any quarterback in most divisions would take that wide receiver duo. Josh Allen would beat the Niners with DK Metcalf and JSN. But I can't compare Josh Allen to Geno. That's not fair.
Minnesota gonna be a problem this year because Kyler Murray, long as Kyler Murray can stay healthy. If Kyler Murray finish the season, they're gonna be a problem too.
Man, I think we putting way too much stock in Minnesota.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Did Brian
Did Kyler
Flores
go
come
to
back?
Minnesota?
They got no running game.
Did Brian Flores come back?
I don't remember. I don't know yet. But to
think
me,
so.
they got no running. They got no running back. They got no running game. They got a disgruntled number one wide receiver, and Kyler is in a competition. It's not like they handing him the
There's no
starting job.
competition. You
Yes,
really think
he
it's a
is.
competition?
They're not just gonna hand him that job, Mook. He got
Man,
to
that's
compete with
his
McCarthy. He gonna have to
job,
beat
man.
McCarthy out, bro.
I
That's
think
his
that's his
job.
job to lose. I
That's
think
his
that's his
job.
job to lose.
He wouldn't go.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go.
Because I don't think
Why he
JJ's like
wouldn't?
that.
Do you really think? Okay, Joe. Joe,
He
this
just
be
lost it.
talking.
He just lost his job in Arizona.
Joe,
Why he can't be in a competition?
Joe, do you really think Daniel Jones in a competition with Anthony Richards?
I'm not talking about them. I think Anthony Richards is gone.
No, I'm talking about last year.
Yeah, I think so.
No, that wasn't no real competition.
Why it wasn't a real competition?
You got to get reps. If it's a real competition,
He got hurt. He got his reps. He got hurt.
I think
Daniel Jones was getting all the reps, man.
Because he better.
I think that's Kyler's job to lose, honestly, because I think Kyler's a way better quarterback than JJ is, and
We'll see.
at least right now, JJ
Actually, I agree. I think
JJ
Kyler
may
is
get better in the season.
I think Kyler is better, but that's a number one pick in that QB room. They're not just gonna not play him.
Here's what doesn't matter about that though, bro.
They're not gonna not give him a chance.
Yeah.
I think Kyler's top 10.
Have a chance. I just don't think he's gonna win it.
I think Kyler Murray is the top 10 quarterback.
Justin Jefferson was for sure not happy with last year.
Yeah.
There's no way he's gonna have a repeat of that. So he's gonna want whoever he feels can give him the best shot at getting the ball.
Absolutely.
He's like the top guy on that team who you got to make happy as far as him getting his touches and them winning.
100%.
So, and I think Kyler just provides that better right now.
Now let me say
the top 10. I think Kyler Murray's the top 10 quarterback.
Are you kidding me? Let me say this real quick.
When Kyler Murray is healthy, he's top 10 in QBR. He's top 10 in completion. He's a top 10 quarterback when he's healthy.
Okay. Give me all right. What division is Kyler Murray? Who spot Kyler Murray? Kyler Murray has to go to Minnesota. He can't go to nowhere else and take nobody's else spot in the NFL right now.
I know like 3-4 teams he can go.
Who? The Raiders? I'm talking about contenders. You talking about he top 10? He gotta take the bottom 10 spot. So who 10 through 20? Who spot he taking?
I'm just telling you, he's a top 10 quarterback. He's a top 10 quarterback when he's healthy.
Brother, that is a bold statement. That might be bolder. That might be bolder than your AJ Brown take. You outdid yourself with that one.
I'm standing on it. When Kyler Murray,
there's no way he's top 10.
Look at the
numbers. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, Mook, let's walk through it.
When he's healthy now.
Please walk through it.
Let's walk. Josh Allen.
Okay.
Okay, go. I was about to say. All right, Josh Allen. Let me see. Drake May.
He better than Drake May.
Oh my God.
He's not better. Kyler. All right, let's put the hold up. Kyler Murray has never been in any MVP conversations.
This is my he was in the MVP conversation a couple years ago when they was like 8-0. He got hurt.
When they were able to vote for the MVP, he was never in that discussion.
He got hurt. They was 8-0. They were like 8-0.
When the end of the year gets here, he's never been in that MVP discussion. The one that really matters, not the one where like teams that are like 3 and 4.
He's going down the list, bro.
Still make a run.
He's going down the list.
Mook, you tweaking, Mook.
Keep going down the list, bro.
Drake May.
Kyler Murray. I say Kyler.
You're tripping. Lamar Jackson.
I take Lamar.
Clearly. Joe Burrow. Clearly.
Hold on now. Joe Burrow can't take no. Joe Burrow, bro. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all for this year. I'm not keep putting Joe Burrow in the top 5 if he keep on being hurt. and not
I
finish.
honestly think you could take Joe Burrow. I think you could take Joe Burrow off.
Hurt.
I think you could take Joe Burrow out this conversation and still get 10 quarterbacks.
But
Honestly.
because Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl,
Kyler Murray keeps getting
because
hurt,
he went to the Super Bowl,
Joe Burrow, and
I'm gonna take Joe Burrow. I'm gonna take Joe Burrow. I'm gonna take Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow the same grace you giving Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Joe Burrow. I'm gonna take Joe Burrow over Kyler Murray. I'm gonna take Joe Burrow.
I'll take Joe Burrow. Hell yeah, you better take him.
CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's seen more playoffs than Kyler Murray and has more playoff wins. So which stat do you want to go off of?
Where's the argument? Why are we taking so long?
It's to be continued, bro.
Why are we taking so long? Speed this up, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna come back to that one. I'm gonna put that one on hold.
It don't even matter. I still got 8 more people that.
I was gonna say I haven't even made it to the NFC yet. So this for sure.
Keep going.
13.
Keep going. That's only been 4.
Okay, so that's 4. That's in front of him. Let me see. I'll skip him. We're gonna go. Oh man, I am drawing a blank. Who's a quarterback for the Jaguars? Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
No, he ain't better than Kyler Murray. No, I'm taking Kyler Murray over him.
Hey man, did y'all see Bam the other night?
Justin Herbert. I'm taking Kyler Murray over Justin Herbert. I'm taking Kyler Murray over Daniel Jones. I'm taking Kyler Murray over Bo Nix.
Yeah, why not? Why not stop there?
Bo still have a great season last year, really.
Patrick Mahomes.
The defense was just so crazy.
He's probably taking him over Pat Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Why stop?
I take Pat Mahomes.
You sure?
Yeah,
because he's black.
Right.
No.
Right. So that's 5. What about Dak Prescott?
Who that?
Dak Prescott.
That's a top 5 quarterback, really.
Bro, you thinking about that is crazy. Okay, so that's 6.
That's really a top 5 quarterback.
Jalen Hurts. I know you're gonna say Jalen Hurts.
You know Jalen Hurts better than
all right, Jaden McDaniels.
Jalen Hurts is the top 3.
That's
okay,
fine.
what about McDaniels?
You taking McDaniels over? You taking Kyler over McDaniels too? Over the rookie of the year? You taking him over him?
I'll take Jaden McDaniels.
Okay, that's 8.
That's 8.
Okay. All right. So now, Caleb Williams.
I gotta go with Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams showed me a lot.
That's 9. Jared Goff.
No,
skip Jared Goff. Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. Oh, he really don't count. He on borrowed time.
He just won the MVP.
He on borrowed time, bro.
If we rewind the clock,
look, he can literally roll out of bed and be like, "I'm retired." He don't count. Him, Aaron Rodgers, they don't count. A whole different generation.
This is crazy, bro.
This is absolutely insane.
They don't count. They in like an old man club.
Okay,
they don't even count.
Brock Purdy. Let's Brock Purdy.
Kyler Murray.
I'm done, bro. I ain't got nobody else,
bro.
What
football games do you get on your TV?
I just watch. Y'all heard what I said. Y'all heard what I said, bro.
What football games do you get, and how we get that package?
Y'all heard what I said, bro.
Jordan Love, he hasn't missed a playoff since he got into the league. Jordan Love.
I don't trust Jordan Love no far, and I can throw him. And that's not
Murray and Kyler we trust, huh?
Watch this year. Just watch this year. I'm just telling you. Don't be trying to tell like I didn't tell y'all.
I'm for sure gonna remember this one.
Oh, we got.
You ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me forgetting this one, brother.
Okay.
This is going to be clipped and played back multiple times. Cause that's something, bro.
I didn't think I thought the AJ Brown take was like peak craziness for Mook. He outdid himself on that one, bro.
No, he said hold my beer.
He make the AJ Brown argument seem like that, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Man. That's wild. That's wild.
You said over Bo Nix, Justin Herbert. Bro, these people have
Trevor Lawrence.
Bro, these people can literally
keep
not
going to the playoffs.
everybody that went to the playoffs is worse than
Kyler,
who didn't even play and lost his job to Jacoby Brissett.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
Oh, shit.
Tell y'all what it is, man.
All right. I mean, hey. Hey, that's all I can say. All right,
look, I hope they're getting all this good information that I'm giving out because I'm having technical difficulties on my end, but I'm hoping y'all getting all this good information.
My algorithm been like a mixture of like bad Bam takes and Donald Trump clips all week. And bro, this is still the craziest thing I've heard all week. This is still the craziest thing I've heard all week, bro.
I'm putting y'all on game, man.
I'm good. I'm familiar with that game. I haven't seen that game. I'm cool. That little man running around 30 yards, running backwards. Any quarterback that run backwards 25 yards, that's not named Michael Vick, is a problem for me.
Oh man,
that's a problem for me.
I'm hot. That was crazy. All right. So we're gonna put a pin in that. Let's switch over to the NBA.
Please.
All right. It's been on our feeds. You already know the vibes. We got to talk about it. Bam dropped 83. Absolutely insane to say. Shocked the world. Let's hear how we feel about it. Joe, go ahead, bro. How you feel about that 83 that Bam got?
I think Bam receiving some unnecessary hate. I think the first quarter of that game might have been one of the better first quarters I've ever seen. I understand the competition. That was definitely Washington is for sure tanking. And ain't necessarily the greatest defensive team you're gonna see, but that man was dominating them, and there was times they was double teaming him. And I'm gonna just say, like, Wilt, we never seen Wilt, so I don't know. But ain't no big in the NBA supposed to get 83 points, regardless of however you look at it. No big in the NBA is supposed to get 83 points. The way he got it at the end, I know it got kind of crazy at the end, but man, that's the nature of when you chasing a record at the end of the game. Like I didn't see it like going any other way than that. But I think his teammates fouling people and stuff was probably a little much. But I think it was amazing that he did that. Shout out to Bam. I think that was crazy. Like, and if it's so easy and everybody's so mad about it, then I want to see somebody else do it. But that was yeah. I don't know. I think it was good. I think it was a good 83.
Okay. Mook, what's up? What you think, bro?
Look here, man. 83 points is 83 points.
Yeah.
I know people that can't score 83 points on air. You talking about this man did this in the NBA game. They talk about the fourth quarter. The man had 60 points going into the fourth quarter. What about those 60? What about those 60? Those 60 that he put up was real NBA. I mean, the man put up 31 points in the first quarter. What happened to them? Huh? People can get sidetracked by the foolishness. This man put up, and it ain't like this guy just saying, it ain't like the guy going out here putting up 40 every night. And that's even more special because you don't expect that of it. When I got the text message saying somebody put up 8, I think it was in the group in the text chat. I was like, I did a double take. I said, bang. I was expecting maybe Devin Booker or, a volume shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell or somebody. Not Bam. So that's even more respectable to me than that. So when you got a player that ain't getting it like that, he might not ever get a chance to do that again. So if I'm the coach, I'm doing the same thing, man. Run that thing up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So here's my thing, because I'm with y'all. I have no problem with Bam. That 83 is 83. Like, if you go on 2K right now, you might not be able to pull off that 83. So that 83 is 83. No hate to that at all. Here's my problem. My problem is with the Washington Wizards. Do you not have any self-respect? That's what my problem is. You would be out of your mind if you think you're gonna break a record on me like that. Like that's crazy. Because here's my thing. When Miami started playing in their face and they started fouling them to try to extend the game so Bam could get more shots at it, that's when you got to throw a punch. Go ahead and be suspended for 15 games. You weren't going to win those 15 games either way. You're tanking. So that's when you got to be like, no, you're not going to make me be a part of this side of history.
They a college team. Washington, a college team. I think the oldest player they started last night was like 21.
See, that's where. See, that's why.
To Seattle, they don't deserve a team.
See, JB.
And then,
that's why you ain't. That's why you ain't nobody business advisor. Because you can say, go ahead and get suspended for 15, ain't gonna win. It don't matter. They getting paid for those 15 games. You get suspended, you ain't getting paid.
Listen, you already know some suspensions the team will help you pay for.
Yeah, the owners will cover that.
Yeah. Some suspensions the team will help you.
I ain't taking no chances
because they already know. But no, we still make fun of Jalen Rose for the 81. And he was just in the ESPN commercial, but that was against Kobe. I feel like Riley almost when he was like, "You get your girl taken by T.I. That's T.I. You got your girl taken by." That's how I feel. You get 81 dropped on you by Kobe. That's cool because the week before, Kobe had 60 points going into the fourth quarter against the Mavericks, and he said, "I'll sit out the fourth. We already up 25. I don't need to finish this. We're good." And then when he saw Toronto, they were down like by 15 or something like that at halftime. So
they
Kobe
was losing.
Yeah, they was losing. So
Kobe had the greatest third quarter probably in NBA history.
Facts. So he went off and he got the record like that.
So let's say this.
Go ahead.
If you had to name a player, who do you think would be the player this player to get close to that? Because I don't think it's getting done no more.
It'll be done again.
Yeah, I think it can be done.
The defense isn't like that. And one, the defense isn't like that. And two, they picked up the pace of the game just to score more points. Now, if I had to guess.
You think it's like a Wemby? If he just go like.
I don't think Wemby got it.
I'm shooting everything I get.
I don't think Wemby. I think it's a Luka on a night where like Austin Reeves and Bron is load managing.
I can see that.
I don't think he's in the shape to do that.
Luka got 70 in the game.
Yeah, Luka was right there. He could. Luka could go hunt for 80 for sure. He not gonna get 43 free throws. Is what Luka not gonna.
Right? Exactly.
I just don't think Luka is in the shape to do that. I
think we got a few guys in the league that could do it. I think
Donovan Mitchell, the guys who have gotten 70, I think they can do it.
Yeah, I think Ant could do it too. You catch Ant on a night where he just in a rhythm. Yeah, I think Ant could do it. I think Shea could probably do it off of the free throw factor too.
Yeah.
Steph got that hero gene, bro. Like,
yeah.
I was thinking Steph.
Yeah.
I was thinking Steph because that flamethrower is real.
It's real.
But I feel like it would be like almost like that Kobe thing where it's like it'll be his last season and they're like, "Hey, go for broke. Just whatever you want to do, you just go ahead and do it." Like Steve Kerr by this time has already been fired or just retired, and they have a coach come in that they're just like, "Yo, we're not about to make the playoffs, or we might make the play-in, but it don't even matter at this point because we're not gonna do nothing with it. Just go for broke."
If he's on a farewell tour, he like, okay, this is my last season. His last game in Oracle or wherever they playing at now, I don't even think they're in Oracle no more. I can see him going out and at least touching 70, and if he gets close, he getting 80.
I think Giannis can do it if he make his free throws.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like you got to have some kind of shot. Like you got to be able to make. You got to be a 3-level guy to get that 80. Dog.
I'm saying he got 50, but in a championship game. So what I'm saying, think about it. Giannis come out, he hitting his free throws, right? I think he can average like 20 a quarter, and one quarter maybe get like 30, 35.
I think you're right. No, you're right. I just don't think it's likely to happen. I don't think Giannis miraculously makes free throws one night. Like I just don't think it.
Because that's gonna be a magical night.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be a magical night if you did that one for
I'm
sure.
just trying to put
that's what it would
I'm
take
just
for
trying
him
to
though.
put myself. I'm just trying to put myself in a man who could do it, who got that type of aggression to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like I can see Giannis getting in his bag where he's like in that mindset, like I'm going for broke. You know, like Giannis got that mentality. Not too many players got that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even really think Bam had that mentality. I think it was just coach saying go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Bam is really good though. Like
No,
that's
I ain't saying he
But
ain't good.
here's the thing.
that
I'm not
Bam
saying
played
he ain't good.
tonight. Bam got 21 points on 20 shots.
yeah.
Bam played tonight. So like Bam's only averaging 19 points this season.
Right.
So that 80, that's what makes that 85 crazy.
But he a 3-time All-Star. He a 3-time All-Star. He a 4-time like all defensive player. Like he good. Like I don't know. I'm not saying that's what you doing right now, but the media, like the stigma around him getting it is almost like, how did he do it? And I'm like, bro, Bam, if you really peep game, like I don't know, people not really in like they don't really touch all the spaces, right? But like I listened to Michael Beasley talk about Bam. He said Bam the only person that beat him one-on-one.
I saw that too.
He was like, Bam really a big guard. Like this dude got.
But that's one-on-one though. That's one-on-one.
But I'm saying he's skilled enough. He's skilled enough to go do it though. Like that's all I'm saying. Like people acting like he a statue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
It's surprising. Like there's no way that it's not shocking that it was Bam. Because before this, his career high was like 40.
Yeah.
So to double that is absolutely, insane. But shout out to the Wizards for doing everything they could to look horrible.
Bro, the Wizards are so bad, bro.
That's just what DC needed.
That's what I'm saying. I only watched the first quarter. Like I went back and watched the first quarter. I was like, I'm not watching this whole game. I know it got goofy at the end. He just started throwing stuff up. They was fouling people. Like they was intentionally fouling people. That first quarter though, he was tearing their head off.
No, that first quarter, when he dropped 31, I think in the first quarter, he was hooping. I was like, okay. But I was like, okay, he has this. He'll probably, get his new career high somewhere around 50. I wasn't expecting him to be like, I see that 40 that I dropped in the first half, and I'll match it for another 40 in the second.
Yeah. So I got another thing about so we've been having some good games for these past couple of days. Yeah. What do y'all think about when our old boy got ejected? Jaylen Brown with that ejection. You can't eject a player in a big time moment like that. The NBA messing up
because he got fouled, so he was right to be upset.
Yeah, you can't mess up your own ratings like that if you're an NBA ref and you're a player. You cannot destroy your ratings like that. I feel like that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And also, I got a question for you guys. What happens if Jaylen Brown leads the Celtics to another championship, leads them to the championship, and he's another Finals MVP? We got to start saying this Jaylen Brown team and not Tatum's team.
I'm already there.
I'm never gonna say it's Jaylen Brown team.
Why? Jaylen Brown.
Because I like Jaylen Brown, but I just think Tatum is more generational than Jaylen Brown.
How?
What is it?
I think the tools that Jason Tatum possess is harder to find in a player than what Jaylen Brown is.
What gives you what tells you that?
Because I think there's more players in the league who are like Jaylen Brown than there are guys who are like Jason Tatum. I think Jalen Williams from OKC is pretty comparable to Jaylen Brown.
What?
Yeah.
As far as he's a two-way player.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he's a two-way player, but Jaylen Brown is just the OD version of him.
Tatum ain't all that, bro. He got an unorthodox shot. He got a slow release. To me, I think Jaylen Brown is ever since I've been seeing them play together, I've been thinking, man, I've been trying to get to the fact of, okay, maybe Jaylen need to take a back seat. But
every time take a back seat.
But I'm just saying, every time they thrust Jaylen Brown to the forefront, he becomes the focal point of the team. They win at a higher clip.
But he's not more skilled. I don't think he's more skilled than Jason Tatum, though. That's all I'm saying.
But I think the being more skilled is overrated. If it
they ain't never won a ring without Jason Tatum.
They never won a ring without Jaylen Brown
That's
having to
true.
be the best player.
That's
My
true.
thing is,
And I
my
don't think
thing
they
is,
win one without. I don't think they win one with just Jaylen Brown this year.
my
We can
thing
argue
is,
that,
my
but
thing is, my thing is, they ain't never won with Jason Tatum as the focal point, but they have won it all with Jaylen Brown as the focal point.
Jason Tatum absolutely was the focal point when they won that ring.
No,
No,
they
he wasn't.
wasn't. No, he
No,
wasn't.
Do you
No, he wasn't.
understand? Do you
they
understand how
wanted they
much?
wanted him to be,
Do you
but he
understand
was
how?
struggling.
Do you understand how much Jaylen Brown benefits from being on the floor with Jason Tatum?
We can't say that because we seen him this year without him for a whole
But
damn.
I'm talking about in the NBA Finals though. There was times in the NBA Finals the previous year when they put the ball in Jaylen Brown's hand. That's when we found out he couldn't even dribble the basketball as well as we thought
When
he
he
could.
couldn't go left.
Yeah.
Hey, but
What
remember
are we
that,
talking about?
but that was that year. That was just
Yeah.
that year. But what
1
we
year.
found out last year is that Jaylen Brown really is like that. Jaylen Brown takes the hardest defense. Like, okay, Drew takes whatever point guard is out there. Whatever point guard is difficult, he'll take that.
Yeah.
Brown took the Luka challenge, did
Mhm.
really well with it, had Luka shoot it inefficiently. Brown also, like when Brown was on them, and then Brown was cooking.
I ain't gonna discredit Jaylen Brown. I think he's vital
Like,
to them winning the championship, but I just don't
There's
think
a
he's better
reason
than
why
Jason
he
Tatum.
won the MVP and the little Eastern Conference MVP award that they have. He was the best and most important player.
So let me
ask
you this then. So when Iguodala got Finals MVP, did that mean he was better than Steph Curry?
Man, I
Iguodala
hate when
didn't
people do that.
deserve that.
I hate when people do that.
Iguodala didn't
I hate when
deserve
people do that.
I've always
Here's
been
what
on.
I'm saying.
That's what you just did with the injuries with
Here-
Joe Burrow. And
No.
Tyler
But
Perry.
here's what it's different.
That's the same thing.
No. Here's what it's different. Because Jaylen Brown was the best player in both of those series. Iguodala was the best player just in that one series, even though every game that the Warriors won, Curry led in points and assists.
Yeah, as did Jason Tatum most of them games.
No, he did not. No, he
It
did
wasn't
not.
every
No,
game.
he
I'm
did
saying,
not.
bro, it wasn't every game.
No, he
It
did
wasn't every
not.
game.
No, he did
Bro.
not.
Bro,
No, he did
all right.
not.
Okay,
It
well, he
was-
led them in rebounds. All right, then. So
No.
Okay.
Every other game. Look, if you go back to the Eastern Conference Finals in the finals, it was games that Tatum didn't even show up.
When did Jason Tatum not show up, bro?
No, he struggled. He struggled for sure.
His struggle was 20 and 10. What are we talking about?
No, it wasn't. And then he was getting garbage time points too.
It was games that he struggled really bad.
Nah, bro. Y'all tripping.
Yes. Go watch the Eastern Conference Finals in the finals.
Watched it, Mook. I'm a Jason Tatum fan. I watched it. I'm telling you,
didn't watch him struggle. You didn't watch him struggle then.
Yes, I did. And his struggle was still good for 20 and 10.
Listen, I can really make a case that Derrick White was more valuable than Tatum.
You can make a case that he was more valuable than Tatum and Jaylen Brown if you want to.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
Not if you don't want to.
Jaylen Brown was the most.
All right, listen. I'm just going to give you Tatum's playoff career averages, right? This is what he averages in the playoffs, right? Playoff career averages. He's shooting 40% from field goal, 46% from three. He's shooting 86% from the free throw line. He's averaging 29 points a game, bro.
Yeah, but that's
24. He's averaging 24. He's averaging 24, 8, and 5, bro. In the playoffs. Jaylen Brown is probably like right there with him. But bro, that's a line for a final. Like playoff averages, that's a line, bro.
It is.
That's a line.
I'm not taking anything away from that part of it. From like Tatum's not good. I'll never say that. I'm not gonna say Tatum's not great.
Yeah.
I will say that that Jaylen Brown's more important though.
Jaylen Brown averaged 24, 6, and 3 in 24.
And that's him being willing to take a back seat, quote unquote, to let Jason Tatum try to go off.
His career playoff averages is almost 6 points less than Jason Tatum, almost 3 rebounds less, and 3 assists less. Like Jason Tatum outperforms him in the playoffs overall, and they damn near been playing together their whole career. So
yeah, because he takes a back seat.
Well, that's his fault. As he should.
Okay.
But when he stopped,
this is what we asked him, Joe.
back seat,
But Joe, this is what we asked him. What happens when he takes the back seat?
So are we saying Jason Tatum not the best player on the Celtics team? Is that what we saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, hey man, if that's your opinion, then go ahead with that. I bet Jaylen Brown gets traded before Jason Tatum do, and I think the people at the Boston Celtics organization know more about both of them dudes than we do. I bet they don't trade Jason Tatum before they trade Jaylen Brown.
The only thing,
hey, there's a reason they gave Jaylen Brown 300 M's.
Bro, Jaylen Brown was getting shopped before 24.
You know what the difference is?
Ship him off before 24.
You know what the
max him out.
You know what the difference is?
He got 300 M's.
Jason Tatum is better. That's the difference.
You know the difference between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? Why he's more?
What did Jason Tatum do to make him less than Jaylen Brown?
I'm just saying. Jason Tatum is more marketable.
How? Bro, Jaylen Brown is a genius, brother. What are you talking about? He's one of the smartest players. That man got in the Cal on like a 5-point-something GPA.
I was gonna say, no, he is the smartest player.
How is he more marketable? Jaylen Brown has done nothing wrong to damage his image, bro.
Because Jaylen Brown ain't got the commercials. He ain't got the shoe commercials and the Gatorade deals and stuff like that.
Ain't he on the Players Association board or something like that? He is for sure more.
I'm gonna tell you why.
He's just as marketable.
I'm gonna tell you why. The same reason Jason Tatum is more marketable, and the reason why they want him to be number one, the same reason why Jason Tatum got invited to the NBA Olympics, to the Olympics, and Jaylen Brown did.
Is this like a light skin, dark skin argument? Is that what you're doing right now?
Please don't make it that.
No, it's not, because I'm considered light skinned. Why would I be going against Jason Tatum?
What are we saying here? Did we just say Jaylen Brown not marketable?
No, I said Jason Tatum is more marketable.
I don't think so, brother. I don't think so. How? I don't see any more of Jason Tatum than I do Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown don't even got no commercials.
Yes, he do. I've seen Jaylen Brown on commercials before.
Which one?
And damn them commercials. Jaylen Brown is on, I think he on the NBA Players Association board or something.
What that got to do with marketability?
Man, marketability has nothing to do with this argument. You said he ain't got nothing to do with this argument. You said he's the best player on the team. The only reason why you would say he's the best player on the team is because he's more marketable. But when you talk about listen, this is why your argument doesn't work, bro. There are times when Boban is the most marketable player on whatever team he on. It don't mean he the best player, bro. That has never been the case. I've seen Boban on commercials. Is he the best player on any team he ever been on?
What I'm saying,
what are you talking about?
That's a good example. You got me with that. But what I'm selling, let me put out what I'm selling though. What I'm selling is that you can't really say, because you can't really say that Jay Tatum the best player on the team when they've only played together and they both been super productive. And then actually, when Jaylen Brown, when they won the championship, Jaylen Brown was the best player.
Jaylen Brown got an advertising deal with Oakley.
And Jason Tatum got a deal with Gatorade. Which one bigger?
You could probably argue Gatorade is bigger.
Everybody argue that though.
It ain't no argument.
Oakley not like some startup company now. Like, let's keep it.
They're not, but Gatorade is Gatorade, bro.
But Oakley is all over Major League Baseball.
Gatorade,
bro. Gatorade, bro. Come on now,
bro. Okay, bro. Y'all. None of that has nothing to do with the fact that Jason Tatum is better.
Jason Tatum got a shoe deal. Jason Tatum got a shoe deal
because he better.
My argument is just about the finals. Jason Tatum game one. Excuse me. Jason Tatum game one. He had 16. He had 16 and 11. No, I'll give him that. He was rebounding because his shot wasn't falling down. So he had the 16 and 11 game one. Let me see. Game two.
We talking about just in 24, right?
Yeah, just this last finals. That's what I'm building all this off of. Jaylen Brown had 21. Jason Tatum had 18.
Not a big difference, though.
No. The first game it was 22 and 16, so that's the 6 point.
But it was
difference.
a double 16 though. But okay,
bro. Okay, no, because he did contribute. I'm not saying.
Also, if we looking at it analytically, his 22 probably came off of 3 assists from Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is one of the best swing passers in the NBA. He passes out of shots and get people better shots. That's why Derek White was wide open, by the way. But whatever.
Josh, give me the shooting percentages. Give me the shooting percentages. Because also Jaylen Brown played a very, 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 very accurate percentage shooting game. He played a very high shooting
shoot
percentage.
better than Jason Tatum. We're not calling plays for Jaylen Brown to shoot the ball. We're not calling plays for him to shoot the ball.
Let me see.
I don't want Jaylen Brown shooting 3-pointers. I want Jason Tatum shooting 3-pointers.
I can agree with that, but Tatum in some of these games is shooting like 25%.
25%.
Yeah, because he's a 3-point shooter, because he shoots 3-pointers.
25%. That's horrible.
Yeah, because he shoots the ball. Jaylen Brown get downhill and finishes. He's a downhill finisher.
Why do you keep on making excuses?
I'm not making excuses. That's what he's doing.
Here's my
he's not a better shooter than Jason Tatum.
No.
Y'all talking about one series. Y'all taking one. So we talking about one. We talking about one series now makes him better than Jason Tatum.
No,
that's crazy.
Yo, here's my question. Here's my question,
brother.
Here's my question. So, are you saying that you feel like Tatum should have been the Finals MVP?
No, I don't think a Finals MVP means somebody's better than you, though. You know how many Finals MVPs we have that wasn't the best player on their team?
I mean, not many.
Why are we changing that argument now? Why are we changing that argument now?
Not many. We ain't got too many.
Why are we changing that argument now? I don't understand.
Name too many Finals MVPs that wasn't the best player. It wasn't me.
Let me go look at the list right now.
The only person I could think of is Iggy when he won, which he shouldn't have won. And then before that, I don't know. At least since 90, it's gone to the guy who it should have gone to.
Durant got it twice, so we saying he was the best player on that team. We thinking he better than Kevin.
Yes, he was the best player on
better
that
than
team.
Steph Curry. But I'm not talking about in the series. I'm talking about on the team. I'm saying he's better than Steph Curry.
He was better on that team. He was better than Steph Curry.
Brother, okay, all right.
I'll say no. I'll say no because the game.
Tony Parker was better than Tim Duncan.
That year, yeah.
Tony Parker was more impactful in them championships than Tim Duncan.
I'm not asking if he was more impactful. You keep moving the goalposts. I know that clearly they were more impactful in that series.
I got you.
In that series, clearly. I'm asking you, are they better than the player on their team? Is Tony Parker better than Tim Duncan?
Tony Parker was Batman and Robin.
Is Tony Parker better than Tim Duncan?
No.
All right, then.
No.
That's all I'm asking.
That's the answer, no.
That's all I'm asking, brother. No, that's all I'm asking. Chauncey Billups?
Yes.
Okay.
Joe
Dumars was the best player on that team?
I actually feel like Chauncey Billups was the best player on that team.
James Worthy was the best player on that team?
Which team was that?
It don't matter. He played with Magic Johnson. It don't matter. It don't matter. He never didn't play with Magic, so it don't matter. Was he the best player on the team? Was James Worthy better than Magic Johnson?
No, but I need to know the context of what happened in that series.
The context is in the finals. All these people was better. Yes, in the finals. That's why they're there.
I was gonna say, was Magic hurt?
Like, I don't. But why do we feel like here's a real question overall over sports? Why do we feel like these players don't have to step their game up? If somebody like you got Jason Tatum, who clearly led that team to the finals, and then we get there, now he got to carry them to a championship too. Like Jaylen Brown is close.
Did not lead that team to the finals,
brother. Look at the regular season stats, bro. Jason Tatum was the best player on that team for 82 games. He was the best player.
He wasn't.
Jaylen Brown has never averaged more points than Jason Tatum, bro. What are we talking about?
It was a 1A, 1B type situation. Sometimes
he was 1A, 1B. It's Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. It's never 1A, 1B.
No, it wasn't. Right. It was always who team is it?
I don't know what Jason Tatum did to you. I really don't. But Jason Tatum is better than Jaylen Brown, bro. What are you talking about?
It was always who team is it?
LeBron wasn't. You could argue LeBron wasn't even the best player on the 2020 Lakers team. That might have been AD.
It was AD.
It probably was.
So what are we talking about?
Well,
This
it may
never
have
happens. This happens more than we think, bro.
But,
Like,
But what I'm
okay,
saying-
but here's my thing, because I think that if they played 1-on-1, Jason Tatum will probably beat Brown 6 out of 10 times. But I think in the makeup of helping your team win the championship, I think both of them can get their teams to the championship.
I don't think you can win. I don't think you can win a championship unless both of them is there. Let me just say that. And I don't think Tatum can carry them to a championship by itself. But I don't think that means Jaylen Brown is better than him.
Okay, but tell me this. Does it give you the feel? You remember, so Miami, they made it to the finals where D-Wade was playing the one base. Like, he was the lead man, and then Brown was backing him up. Then they win the finals once Brown was playing the lead man and D-Wade was backing them up. It felt the same way in Boston the year before last when they won. Tatum was basically doing the backup to what Jaylen Brown had going.
Mm-hmm. But I also feel like that's what Jaylen Brown's supposed to do, though. Like,
Tell me more.
That's what he's supposed to do. That don't mean we're gonna make him the best player on the team because he shined for 7 games. Like, that's crazy.
But he shot for 2 rounds for sure.
They played 100 and something games. We giving him 20 games and we saying, oh, he better now. That's crazy. If you do your job,
it's about how he elevated his
job
game,
at the highest level. If you do your job at the highest level for 52 weeks,
yeah.
I'm talking about real life scenarios, right? And the 2 days you off per week, some substitute come in there and he good for them 2 days. And they're gonna say we're gonna pay him more than we pay you because he's shining when you ain't here.
That ain't the scenario though.
That is the scenario.
That ain't the scenario though.
That is the scenario.
The scenario is they played if they played 100 games, 55 of those games, Jalen Daniels is the best. Jaylen Brown is the best player.
So why did he not average more points than him in 2024 then?
You know, but it's not always about averaging.
You just gave him 60%. You saying in almost 60% of the games they played, he was better, but he didn't average more points. That doesn't make sense.
Let me ask you this.
Chris Paul's better than Blake Griffin, but he didn't average more points.
You know what the difference was in that team the year they won?
I don't. Tell me.
Jaylen Brown made more. Game got better. He couldn't dribble that 2023. You just said it.
No, I know he still can't dribble better than Jason Tatum.
He came back, but listen, he came back in 24. He had a nice package, a nice handle.
And he still wasn't a better ball handler than Jason Tatum.
And Jason Tatum's still not a better shooter than him.
Okay, yeah. What we talking about next, man?
Look, y'all put in the comments what you think.
Jason Tatum not a better shooter than Jaylen Brown?
Who's the guy on that team? Is it Jaylen Brown, then Tatum, or is it Tatum and Brown? Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about that one. Man, listen, but they both are needed for the championship, so I'll definitely give you that one.
Nah, we're not ending with that one, bro.
No, I got you, bro.
We not ending with that one, bro.
So, question.
That's crazy.
So, which NBA superstar today would struggle the most in the 90s?
Hold on, before we answer that.
Go ahead, bro.
Jason Tatum in 2024 averaged 27. Jaylen Brown averaged 22. We talk about shooting wise, right? You know what? Keep going because they ain't got the shooting percentages on here. My God, I wish they had it on here.
Because Jaylen Brown was so what they call it?
You moving the goal.
Jaylen Brown set a better field goal percentage.
You moving the goal post. He didn't though. Look it up. I'm looking at it right now. He didn't have a better field goal percentage.
And he shot less shot.
Look at it right now. Go look.
He shot less shots for sure.
Because Josh got to move on. Go look.
All right. So, which NBA superstar would struggle the most in the 90s?
Jaylen Brown.
Absolutely not. That would be his cup of tea.
Exactly. Because he can't dribble.
All seriousness though, which player would struggle the most in the 90s?
Yeah.
Wemby. He get hurt. They kill Wemby. They would hurt him. Still hurt him. Superstar? Ooh, let me see. Damn, that's a good one. I think Braun would make it. I think Giannis would be all right. Jokic would be all right. Maybe
Man.
Steph. But I don't know.
No,
Reggie Miller had a run, so I don't
no,
know.
I don't think Steph.
But Reggie Miller was also like 6'7".
Yeah, he was a bigger guy than Steph. But Steph faster, so I think he could just run away from them dudes, honestly.
You think that's faster?
I think Steph faster than Reggie Miller.
I don't know.
I think so. Steph also not small. Like he's 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". Like he ain't.
That's 6'3".
Yeah.
Steph is all of 6'3".
I'm trying, brother.
You said it got to be a superstar?
Star is superstar.
Damn, who we? So if we just take the All-Star team,
Luka and Shea,
and going off in that era,
Shea going off in every area too,
and killing in that era, and is Michael Jordan in that era.
I'm telling you, Shea going off in that area because he downhill.
I think Ant would be Clyde Drexler.
That's fair.
To be honest, he'll be Clyde.
I got
Drexler.
a lot of respect for Clyde though, so I think that's fair.
I do too.
I gotta say,
Jason Tatum.
Killer.
I ain't gonna say Jason Tatum.
You might as well. You done already disrespected him.
Let me tell you why though. Let me tell you why. Jason Tatum would probably be like because he do play defense too. He more like a Scottie Pippen. He more like a Scottie Pippen to me.
Without the passing?
Yeah, he more like a Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen could pass too.
I said without the passing, yeah.
Oh yeah, without the passing, yeah. I put him more like a Scottie Pippen, so he'll be able to make it. If I had to put somebody that wouldn't make it, I would probably say
the thing about the 90s though, it was so many people who just didn't have talent that was really good. like they weren't like athletic specimens like that. Like Larry Bird was, didn't he have back problems for like 6 years and was averaging like 25?
Larry Bird's tough though.
But Larry Bird was like that. Larry Bird tell you what he about to do and didn't do
it. A cold boy.
He was cold.
He would tell you to make
Larry Bird was quick today. Larry Bird would
tell you what you finna do and do it.
Yeah, Larry Bird would do what Luka's doing today if he was in today's league.
Let me see, man. It really ain't nobody that I can't see not adjusting to the NBA back then because the talent level is so crazy. All these superstars can do whatever in whatever era. To me,
I think they all is a problem in that era.
I think all of them are too.
I think superstars just translate to. I was thinking about
Pelo. I was thinking about Pelo. He might not be able to make it in there.
Paulo Banchero?
Yeah,
he might not.
You got to watch Paulo play though, bro.
I don't think he'll make it because I think he'll be out of position. I don't think he's fast enough to be at the 3, and I don't think he would be big enough to be at the 4.
At the 5.
Charles Barkley played at the 4 in that era though.
Charles Barkley
had a lot of girth.
Yeah,
I think Paulo tough though,
and Charles Barkley was athletic too.
I say Paulo because I don't think he, like I said, I don't think he got enough girth. He's not super athletic, so he would have been going against the Tim Duncans, the Chris Webbers.
Are we going to that era? I thought we was going like back further than that.
That's just
you
90s.
said the 90s. You said the 90s, right?
Yeah, they were all in the league in the 90s.
Tim Duncan came like late 90s though, right? Was he 95, 94?
95, right in the middle.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying though, when you think about all those guys in the 90s, I don't think he could have competed.
David Robinson.
You don't think he's as good as like Chris Webber?
No. I think Chris Webber was better. I think Chris Webber would bully him if Chris Webber, this is the league that Chris Webber would have really went off in. Where you get more spacing and you could give him the ball and just let him do his thing. This is a league where Chris Webber would really, and Chris could pass. Like he had a good touch. He had the midi, all that stuff.
Let me tell you another
You
player.
would eat.
I
I
think
don't
Paulo
know
could
if
get. I
K.
think Paulo could get 20 in that
I
era.
don't know if K Cunningham,
Oh, you're tripping.
but I ain't really watched a lot of his game though. I gotta admit, I ain't
That is
watched a
a
whole lot of him.
six. That is a 6'8" point guard. You talking?
But he seems like. But you know what though? I'm probably saying that because he scraped me as the type of player that you don't speed his game up. He gonna play his game, so maybe not.
There's
Cause
gonna be there's gonna be nights. There's gonna be nights where they gonna struggle against certain people because they young and we haven't seen the adult version of any of these people we talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like we don't know what 30-year-old Paulo look like. We comparing him to 27, 28-year-old Chris Webber is kind of unfair. So there's gonna be
yeah.
nights when they struggle. But I
Yeah.
think by and large, he gonna go out and see Kevin Willis 3 times a year. Like he's gonna cook him. Like he's
I
gonna.
like Paulo though, but I like Paulo. I wasn't standing, but you just asked me. You asked me who just asked the question, and I was just thinking about the '90s and the
Yeah.
type of players in the '90s, and I
And the
was just like,
physicality. I was thinking more
yeah,
of the physicality. Like who do I
yeah,
know they don't like being touched in today's NBA? Like their first thing is to look over to the ref and be like, "Hey, you saw that?"
yeah. So, but like I said, as far as the skill level now, I think these NBA players can play at any level. Because the skill level is so crazy. Like you were saying, Joe, the skill level is crazy.
Yeah,
So,
it's the NBA is about getting to what spot you want to get to, and I don't think none of them dudes can stop a lot of them people from getting to what
yeah.
spot they want to get to. Like
That's why they
they,
need to bring back hand checking. All right, so tell me this. All right, is positionless basketball evolving the game or slowly killing it?
It's killing the game.
Tell me more.
It's killing the game, man, because like I said, ain't no more enforcers, man. It's just like it's just like okay, football, right? You like to see them go up and down the field, but man, you want to see some type of substance. You gotta have a bad guy. You got to have a bad guy in everything you do. You gotta have the antagonist in every movie. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like with this positionless basketball, there's no true villain. Like everybody's gonna be loved. You know, it's like ain't no hard nose. Like in every era, Jordan had the Pistons, right? You had
Mhm.
Jordan who was great in offense, but you had the Pistons who was, and we gonna knock them down. It ain't happening in our house. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
had
Game plan coma.
yeah, you had the Charles Oakleys, of the world. You know, that's when basketball was at its best. You gotta have that building, man. Like even with now, right? Even with the Lakers, you had the Detroit Pistons with Ben Wallace and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Wallace
Rasheed
Sheed,
Rasheed Wallace,
Prince.
you know,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, man. So and then you had like let's say the Celtics with LeBron kept stopping Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Garnett getting in your face, nasty. Your team was led by defense, man. So to me, it's just like a better storyline. It's like a better movie. It's like a great movie. A great movie gonna have a good plot. It's gonna have a lot of getting even, but then it's gonna have a great bad guy, which is the defense in this situation. So that's how I look at it.
I, I
Okay.
like I like positionless basketball because I think it forces everybody to be good. But the only problem I have with the positionless basketball era that we in is that I think everybody's so focused on being good offensively that don't nobody play defense. So that might
Right.
be like what Mook's saying. I don't know that you need to be an enforcer, but God, somebody got to learn how to stay in front of people.
Somebody
Like,
slide puppies.
yeah, and I don't like this positionless. I think led into like the death of the two-way player.
Yeah.
Like Jordan used to lock people up. You know what I'm saying? Like Penny Kobe
Right.
even used to lock people up. Like you wouldn't really necessarily define Kobe as a two-way player because he was so good offensively, but Kobe would still get in your face and lock you up. Like nobody's gonna be like Kobe ain't a cone. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of people I hate the fact
Hey,
that like when you play Shea, you gotta move Shea guarding like bro,
you see,
who is he guard? I don't know who he
Josh,
guard.
Bruce Brown.
Josh, Josh,
Let's stay
you
on
see
Bruce Brown.
how he be contradicting himself?
Jalen Tatum is two-way, bro. I'm not
Jalen
contradicting
Brown,
myself.
Jalen Brown, Jalen Brown was on record saying he the best two-way player in the game.
But we know that's not true though.
Why?
That's Kawhi Leonard.
Wolves. We talk about ill,
Now
not
you
Wolves.
just contradicted yourself because you like when he's healthy. All right. All right.
I'll tell you what. Nothing nice.
You just contradicted yourself.
So here's my take on it. I think positionless basketball is actually making, and it kind of goes to what you guys are saying. I think it's slowly killing the game. Like not, but it can be fixed. But I think that it's making players lazy because for the bigs, you have bigs who like Jackson, who want to shoot threes, and it's killing me. Like for the guys who can, cool. Like Dirk was an anomaly because that man was just built to be the small forward, power forward who's out there doing that. But that's just Dirk. I need everybody else to be paying attention to KG and be him, who was also great. And there was a battle between who's better between them. That's what I don't like.
Joe, watch this. Rudy Gobert know his place. He ain't out there shooting threes.
He better not.
Mook, first of all, you know that's a trigger. No, but for real though, we don't have point guards for real anymore. Like a couple guys have point guards, but overall, we literally watched the Rockets struggle at the end of so many games because they don't have a point guard.
Yeah, that's
like they don't even have like okay, Fred went down. Completely understandable. But you mean to tell me you couldn't go out and find another point guard to plug in? You used to be able to go out and find a Ray for Austin to be able to plug in, or a DJ Augustin, or someone like that who's not your starting point guard, but you can for sure plug him in and get the job done. You don't have that anymore. Well, we don't have the point guard. We don't have the big man who can, if nothing else, we could give him that ball in the post, and we know we're coming back to the other end of the floor with 2 more points on the board.
Why they won't go get Chris Paul?
Because he old.
Houston should have got Chris Paul, if for no other reason to teach these guys how to play point guard, because they just showed the step back, the crossover step back that Wemby's been doing. He got that from Chris Paul. They were showing the video where Chris Paul was like putting them up on how to do that to create space.
I saw that in the warm up, as if Wemby need help creating space.
Yeah,
but the Rockets got a point guard. He just hurt. Like they don't need to go outside.
But that's my point though.
You don't need to go outside Chris Paul.
Yeah, Fred is hurt, but still, we look at the end of these games for them, and it's not just the Rockets. It's plenty of teams where they don't have a point guard because everybody wants to play a little bit of point guard and go out there and create and do this, that, and the third. And when it gets to the end of the game and you need something to shake or you need something that you can know for sure you could go to, they don't have it.
So the Rockets, and I don't want to take this into a Rocket argument, but I'm just to kind of counter your point. The Rockets are what, the 4 seed right now? They might be the 5 if they lose tonight. I forget how that plays out, right?
Yeah.
They like 8 games behind San Antonio and like 10.5 games behind OKC. I don't know that like a point guard, and they like 1 game with Minnesota or whoever in front of them, which I think they can catch them without a point guard. But having a point guard, I don't think really puts you in that much better of a position if you're the Houston Rockets anyway, though. Like, are we saying they're gonna be better than San Antonio if they have a point guard? Like, I don't.
Would you trust the Rockets more if they had De'Aaron Fox or Cade or Shea or like one of the point guards who can actually play point guard?
Would I trust them? I would like if I was betting, I'd bet on them to win more. Yeah,
because they're playing defense. The defense is why they're third.
Yeah, they still would lose though. That's what I'm saying. Like I think
with the point guard, you give them more of a puncher's chance.
So they third right now, right? And they going into a series against the Lakers next week or whatever, right? That's supposed to be like a swing series for us. So like you saying they would be second? They would be 7-8 games better with a point guard.
If they had Derek White on their squad, they would be better.
But how many games better is what I'm saying? Does Derek White make them 8 games better right now at this point?
Derek White would probably put them behind the Thunder.
I'm gonna say this right here. If
really?
they had,
you think so?
I'm gonna say this right here. I'm gonna say right here, if the Houston Rockets had Drew Holiday healthy, they would win the championship.
Yeah, that's yeah. I would believe that. But I still think they win that championship as a 4 seed or a 3 seed at the highest. I don't think they'd win it as a
I
number
think
1
they'll be a
seed.
2 seed. I
They
think they'll
wouldn't
be a
run.
2
They
seed.
wouldn't run away with it.
I think they'll be like a 2 seed right behind OKC.
So
Yeah.
Drew Holiday makes them 8 games better.
Yes. Yes.
It's tough for me to see that. I say
You know
5,
why?
6 games,
You know
8
why?
games it'll
You
be a
know why?
closer race. It'll be a closer race, but
It's hard
Yeah.
for you to score. It's hard for you to score on them in the clutch game. It's hard. Who you gonna
Yeah.
get a bucket? Who you gonna get a bucket again? You got Amen Thompson, you got Drew Holiday, then you got Durant. It's hard to get a
Jabari
bucket.
Smith, yeah.
It's hard to get a bucket against Houston then.
yeah, I think it's fairly hard to get a bucket against them now if the game is close. If they ain't shot themselves out the game, I think
But I'm
that's their
telling you,
problem.
what I'm saying, you get a player that's a spotty shooter like Drew Holiday who will hit a big shot, and you know he's gonna lock down that PG position. And you got Eman Thompson, this younger version of him. Man, it's hard. It'll be hard.
But
to
you
do
now
anything.
having him true enough is true, but I think now you taking somebody off the court though. I don't know that you get all the people on the court at the same time because you got to have Sengun on the court. If you're going strictly defense, Eason might also be out there. So either Amin, you taking Reed Shepard off the court. Somebody ain't getting minutes if Drew Holiday though. But I agree. I think Drew Holiday make them better. I think any point guard makes them better. I just think they not as bad as we think they are by not having one. That's what I think.
Man, they need one. But yo, y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. Mook, I appreciate you, my brother. Joe,
Yes,
all right,
sir.
my brother, I appreciate y'all. We got some football coming up that we got to play. We're going to put the clips online for sure. It's been another episode of Nothing Nice. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes. It's your boy, JB. We out here.
Hey.
I got to go take some Tylenol.